Alright, so I failed to convince you earlier. But if you just get it and swipe up, you'll have a completely new experience. I highly doubt it. Oh, come on! Just give us 15 seconds. We will change your life. I don't think you changing my life is gonna be for the better, but I'm not interested though. I'm not sure if I would be interested either way. Bad idea. Bad idea. Are you serious? But haven't you joined it already? I deleted it before I did. I deleted it and I never installed it back. And I never even opened it. And I never knew why it was on my phone in the first place. Waste of space if I do say so myself. YouTube's a waste of space. Here's a video of someone decorating a cake. Pink frosting. Kinda reminds me of the pink. So okay, oh no. I mentioned it. Oh jeez, I'm gonna throw up soon. Pink sauce got popular, and guess what? It was on TikTok. Well, surely it wouldn't be that bad. Expired milk and inconsistent product quality, and originally the food label was very wrong. Now I want to throw up. The part where I want to throw up isn't actually a joke. This is generally how ads work. I'm generally doing this because of how I keep seeing ads and I just want to make fun of them. But that makes something actually when it make me want to throw up. Oh boy. Thank goodness I never threw up because of that. Because I would have probably gone ask some questions. Anyways, let's move on. But don't you want to join? Short answer, no. Long answer, no, because you failed to convince me that it was worthwhile, and because it's known for being cringy. And even if I did find something that isn't cringy, chances are I'm probably gonna eventually find something that isn't cringy. Anyways, I'm probably gonna find something that is cringy anyways. It's kind of like YouTube, but you have no idea what you're gonna watch before you watch it. And with YouTube, you can sort of find out, but sometimes clickbait exists, and yeah, this probably does exist on YouTube too, but TikTok is much worse. I'm gonna tell you, so stop trying to convince me and move on with your life. But our best videos are gonna convince you. Haven't you already joined? What? You haven't? How dare you? Stop trying to guilt trip me when you know it never works. What am I? Just a person who just does this, makes music sometimes? What do I do? I'm gonna tell you this. All my music is going to, if I find out of any of my music being on TikTok, that is a copyright claim. More than one copyright claim if that amount of songs is on TikTok. Now, I don't know how I would do that, but I certainly would not want to hear a single one of them on TikTok. Just throwing that out there for anyone getting ideas. And if I don't know how to do that, just someone else do it for me, because I'm not joining that site. I'm not doing that just to I'm not just gonna go on there because someone does it. I mean, I don't want to have to scroll through 50 million of them just because one of my songs is on like a billion of them. Okay, now you're just giving the people an idea. Like, legitimately. You know, you have failed to convince me. You have failed in every possible way. First of all, you have not told me who any of my friends were. And even if you did tell me, you would still not convince me. Because, two, you don't even know who my crush is. And third of all, speaking of that same ad, some people have less than 12 friends. And yes, some people have more. But there are some people who also don't have a crush. And when you say to them, "Oh, your crush joined," they're gonna be like, "What's a crush? You mean like crushing rocks? How does that make sense?" That is how you fail at ad design. Confusing people is not how you should make an ad. No, I'm not an ad design expert, but that alone is gonna fail to convince people. And if it fails to convince people, then you should try to do better. And I don't want to be the expert on ad design because, well, I'm not. In fact, I'm gonna be completely honest, I'd much rather be a musician than an ad designer. Because I'm not really perfect at ad design. But even if I were to make an ad for something, I'd probably not be perfect myself. But your ads are confusing. And if I were to make an ad, I would just not make it confusing and just get like, hey, this thing's releasing, and here's some reasons why. Yeah, it's fun and it also has some content. Okay, Mr. Ad Design Person. Like I said, I'm not an ad design expert, but I certainly know things that you don't about ads. I'm sure it might be my ads might also be confusing, but like, come on, man. At least I would try. You don't. I give me an ad then. Steam and Squeegee will clean your windows. If you call their number at 888, not a toy. Again, it's 888, not a toy. It'll be near guaranteed cleanliness. And they also do power washing too. There you go, that's my ad, and it's not even for my own product. You're not gonna be getting very many business calls. There are people on TikTok that just make fun. Okay, well, maybe that's not the right word, but they basically just try to laugh at other people's bad logic. You have failed to convince me. Congratulations, you played yourself. You know what's really crazy about that? Your crush is redacted. And 12 of your friends are redacted. And there you go. So you're saying that all of them are redacted, 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 and redacted? Oh my goodness. Oh. Yeah, sure, I know the person named Redacted. Oh my goodness. Jeez. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. You definitely you're definitely somewhere on that comedy list. I don't know where to put you, on cringy or funny. You're somewhere in the middle. Closer to cringy, but I mean, you're just like a few centimeters away from absolute cringy. That's where you are, actually. Centimeters? Are you British? I was not born in Britain, and I have never been to Britain, so I am not British. But I bet British people are really tired of being called British. Isn't it that, British people? It's called a bottle of water instead of bottle of water, right? Okay, you're going a bit far, but will you please join? Your mom was so stupid. She bought tickets to Xbox Live. Okay, now you're just making stupid jokes. Shame on you. Well, at least they're not cringy. I'm not convinced though. Anyways, goodbye and never again. Alright, here's the rest of the ads that I never used in any parts. Still not convinced. Of course I'm gonna be the person that's known for the guy that makes fun of TikTok ads.
Like, oh my goodness, you ever hear about that guy that does that?
Yeah, that kind of person would think of me like that. No. I do more than you that, but, here's just really cringy TikTok. So no, I'm not convinced. And second of all, I hope you have a fun time with less users. Because honestly, I'm not even going there.
I'm gonna stick with YouTube.
YouTube. That is what I'm sticking with. Until it eventually dies out in a heat death. Okay, but seriously though, I gotta end this before I look like I'm stretching. Because I'm not doing it on purpose. Well then, just end it already. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this little piece of things. I don't know what to call it, but it's certainly something. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. Oh wait, YouTube removed that. And subscribe. Oh well, I'm gonna play It Takes Two on the Xbox.